When you are hard on yourself, you're actually destroying your confidence. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what confident people do that increase their confidence without them even realizing it. And it's just so simple. One of the biggest reasons that your confidence may be low is you self-attack. You have a harsh inner critic. Does this sound familiar? You go to the gym, you get your diet right, you hit your macros, you're starting a business. You're doing all of these things, but still there's something not quite right. You're still feeling like you're not good enough. You're not confident enough. So if you want to be more confident, then you have to develop a better relationship with yourself. You have to tame the inner critic. Not get rid of the inner critic, but tame him. Because even though you're ticking all those boxes, you're doing all the things you said you would, having this ideal perfection standard, and then because you're not reaching it, you're hard on yourself. So then you create this shame cycle. And when you think that nothing is ever good enough, then you think that you are not good enough. And then it affects your confidence. What extremely confident people do is they have a really good relationship with those parts of themselves which want the best for them, which push them, which motivate them. And if they miss the mark, they have a way of describing it to themselves which doesn't shame them. I saw it for years with guys that wanted to improve their dating skills or chances of getting dates and improve their confidence. That every time they started making progress, they started cutting down that progress by saying to themselves, it's just not good enough, I'm not getting anywhere, this isn't working. They were doing it to themselves. They didn't realize. The first thing to understand is that inner critic inside of you wants the best for you. But maybe it's a bit too harsh. Yes, it may be being too harsh on you. What you have to understand is that inner critic inside wants the very best for you. He wants to protect you. But when you miss the mark on the ideal self, this ideal standard he promotes, you have to stay very alert to another part of you, which is the shame-based part of you. The part of you that says, see, told you, we always mess up, we always stop short of the mark, we never stick to anything, we never get anywhere. You have to be very alert to that second voice in the head. And then the third voice is the voice saying, we're not going to go to the gym today, there's no point, we can't live up to that standard, I feel bad, I don't want to face anyone. So you isolate, you can't look anybody in the eye. It's affecting your confidence. But what you have to realize is that apart from all of these little parts of you that are trying to protect you, you have the one big part, the authentic you, the self. And your authentic self, the real you, is beyond confident. It is core confidence. It has so much confidence, it doesn't rely on any external needs. It doesn't have any needs to be confident. It doesn't need any validation to tell itself that it is confident. What extremely confident people are doing is they have an extremely good relationship with themselves, with those parts of themselves. Yes, when they mess up, they can still use that as motivation, but they're not hard on themselves. Confidence then becomes that relationship they have with that main self, that they will handle it. They will handle future situations. And these small parts that want to protect them, that are hard on them, that want them to sabotage because they don't want the responsibility of success, they relax and they have a very good relationship with those parts of them. So having compassion for this inner drill sergeant is extremely powerful. Once you do, it relaxes, and the real self, the core confident self,